Minnie's Handbags here, and welcome back to my channel, guys. First off, let me start off by saying Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. If you guys are going to be out celebrating and bringing in the new year, please make sure to be safe, guys. Now, if you guys are new here and you have not yet clicked that subscribe button, please go ahead and do so. Your girl is super close to reaching 1K subscribers. And of course, once we hit that 1K, your girl is going to be doing a giveaway and I am super excited. All right, guys, so I figured I would share with you guys my last 6-month purchases of 2025. I thought this would be a great way to end 25 and to jump into the new year for 2026, guys. So I'm not going to do this in any particular order, just because I have a whole bunch of bags here in front of me. So I'm just going to start picking them up and sharing the bags with you. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to try to keep count. You guys can keep count for me and let me know towards the end of the video how many bags you counted, okay? So the first one I'm going to start off with is the beautiful Morella tote in the size medium. This is in the dark raspberry. And you guys already know how I feel about the Morella tote. This is a great bag. All right, so my next bag is going to be my medium Rhea backpack. You guys know how I feel about backpacks. These are great for travel, but they can be used for everyday or work carry as well too. And this one is in the beautiful dragon fruit color. All right, next from Michael Kors is going to be my medium JC backpack in the color vanilla and luggage. I absolutely love this color, y'all, from Michael Kors. It is absolutely gorgeous, and of course it looks so good on this backpack. Alright, guys, so my next bag from Michael Kors, she doesn't need an introduction, but I'm going to give her one anyway. This is the beautiful Manhattan in the multicolor, y'all. I absolutely love this bag, and it took me a little minute to pick this beautiful bag up, but I was waiting on her to go on sale at a price that was comfortable for me to purchase, and she finally did, and I'm so glad to have her in my collection. Y'all, do y'all see all the beautiful colors? She is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. And being that it's New Year's Eve, she looks like fireworks. I mean, absolutely gorgeous, y'all. I am so excited to have the Manhattan in my collection, and I definitely can't wait to wear her in 2026. All right, guys, so next is going to be my Dooney and Burke. This is my small or crossbody Greta drawstring in the color red. I picked her up closer to the end of the summer for 2025, and I wanted a smaller drawstring in my collection because I absolutely love Dooney & Burke drawstring. So when I saw this, and for the price that it was, I definitely had to pick up this cutie. And I am absolutely loving the Greta print, y'all. Just absolutely gorgeous. The next one is going to be my Dooney and Burke drawstring. Now this is from their gingham collection, and it is in the color aqua. And I am loving this aqua color against the Vachetta leather. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad that I opted to get this in the aqua color instead of the, I think it was either the fuchsia or the hot pink. Alright, guys, so my next one is going to be another Dooney and Burke, and this is a drawstring. Now, if you know, you know, this is one of my favorite colors, and I absolutely love this bag. Now, this is the Luca Pebbled Leather drawstring in the color Kelly Green. And if you are a Dooney girl, then you already know Dooney does Kelly Green so good, y'all. This color is absolutely gorgeous. Now I am hoping to get my hands on a satchel in Kelly Green, but right now this Luca drawstring is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. All right, guys, so let's switch it up a little bit. Next is going to be my, I believe this was called the Aquila tote bag, if I'm not mistaken, from Victoria's Secret. Now we do know in 2025 raffia was that it bag for the summertime, and a lot of the brands were bringing their raffia style bags out, and I end up picking mine up off Victoria's Secret. But this is a Steve Madden bag, y'all, and I absolutely love the scrawl material against this beautiful faux leather brown here. Absolutely gorgeous. This definitely screams a summertime bag. So I have been able to wear her once this year, but I am super excited to be able to pull her out again for 2026 during the summertime. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. All right, guys. So my next bag is going to be my Coach Western Cargo Tabby. And y'all, when this bag came out, I think she sold out super quick during the summer sale, and I am so glad I was able to get my hands on this cutie. Now, this is the only tabby that I have in my collection, but I am so glad that in 2025, Coach brought out a tabby that works well for me. She is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. That silver hardware. I love the turn lock pockets on both sides. Like, this is an absolutely gorgeous bag, and I am so glad that I was able to add this cutie to my collection in 2025. Alright guys, so my next bag is my Dooney and Burke Florentine saddle bag. Now I did pick this up off the secondhand market in the color black. Now you guys know I have mentioned that I wanted to start getting some vintage Dooney pieces, so I was able to pick up this cutie as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I picked her up off of eBay for a phenomenal price, so I am super glad to have her in my collection as well. All right guys, so my next purchase is the Mitchell satchel from Dooney and Burke in the Florentine, and this is in the color black. Now this is also one of those bags that I picked up off of the secondhand market. Now I have recently just been in this bag, and I gotta say the carry was phenomenal. I am so glad that I found this bag on the secondhand market and went ahead and picked it up. She was in excellent condition, and yeah, she is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. Alright guys, so my next bag is going to be my Marc Jacobs the tote bag, and this is in the cheetah print. I love cheetah print, and when I saw this bag, I definitely had to pick her up. She is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I have not had a chance to wear her in 2025, but I will definitely be pulling her out in 2026. But she is just absolutely gorgeous. Alright guys, so my next bag is going to be a bag that I picked up from Banana Republic, and this is their slouchy, the large slouchy bag in the color brown or natural, I believe. And y'all, I'm so glad that I picked this bag up. I absolutely love her. I have been able to carry this bag. Now this is in their faux suede. This bag feels so good, and it is a great slouchy shoulder bag. Absolutely love it. So glad I picked it up, and I was able to get this for a phenomenal price as well too, guys. Alright, so next is going to be my Brahmin bag. This is my first Brahmin in my collection, and I am so glad that I picked this beautiful bag up. It is in the color Electric Indigo. This color is absolutely gorgeous, and super excited to be able to carry this bag going into 2026. This will be one of my spring and summer bags for the new year. Alright guys, so my next bag is another Dooney and Burke bag, and this is the Disney New York tote bag, guys. Now, when I saw this bag pop up on the site, I definitely had to add to cart because New York was kind of like the theme for a lot of the brands this year, and I was like, Dooney and Disney and New York? Add to cart. Nothing else need to be said. This is an absolutely gorgeous bag. So glad that I was able to pick up this bag. I have not worn her yet, but I will definitely be getting into her within the next couple of months because she is gorgeous and she definitely needs her airtime as well too, guys. Alright, so next is going to be my Coach Large City tote. This one is in the denim and bold red, and this was from their varsity collection. I absolutely love this color. I love that denim blue against that bold red. Absolutely gorgeous, and I definitely cannot wait to move into her going into 2026 as well. Alright guys, so still sticking with Coach is none other than the large Rowan and the suede, and this is in the vintage brown color. She is absolutely gorgeous. I definitely had to wear her in 2025 this fall and winter. She was an amazing carry. And even though I'm going to have to put her up in another month or two, y'all, I'm still going to try to get a couple more wears out of her and then retire her until 2026 fall and winter. But yes, she is absolutely gorgeous. Alright guys, so keeping with the large Rowan, next is going to be my large Rowan in the color Dark Stone. This is an absolutely gorgeous neutral color, and I absolutely love the gunmetal hardware against this bag as well too. Now the large Rowans are very beautiful bags to have in your collection, especially if you like a large barrel satchel style bag that can hold all of your essentials. She is definitely it, y'all, and I am so glad, even though I contemplated over this color for months before I went ahead and added to cart, but I am glad that I did add her to cart and cannot wait to wear her going into 2026. Alright guys, so jumping back to Michael Kors is going to be my large Nolita in the nubuck leather. Now this is their shoulder hobo bag and it is in the color safari green. Absolutely gorgeous. I think this is another one of those it bags in 2025 and she is absolutely gorgeous. I did have an opportunity to wear her so far and she was an amazing carry, so I'm so glad that I picked her up this year as well. So keeping with the theme, this is my Kate Spade 454 in suede in the color Dark Merlot. And once again, absolutely love this silhouette. This is a beautiful bag. I did have an opportunity to wear her as well. And she is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. And even though she is another one that's going to get ready to be retired until fall or winter of 2026, I'm still glad that I was able to pick up this beautiful bag in 2025. Alright guys, so my next bag is going to be my Michael Kors Morella tote bag. I told you guys that I really love this tote bag, and this is in their suede, shearling, and leather material, and this one is in the color Peanut. Now I have worn her as well too. She's a phenomenal carry. I absolutely love her. And I love that you can wear this bag top handle, crossbody, short shoulder, and long shoulder as well too. Alright guys, so one of my most recent purchases is going to be this one, which is my Michael Kors Morella tote bag. This is the size medium in the color dark purple. She is absolutely gorgeous with silver hardware. And I did pick this up to wear for the spring and summer of 26, but also for November for the month of premature awareness because the color is purple. So I'm super excited to be able to pull her out during those times as well too. But another great purchase in 2025. All right, guys, so we are winding down to my last 4 bags to share with you guys. If you stuck with me this far, don't forget to go ahead and click that subscribe button because it's absolutely free to you. And once we get to 1K subscribers, guys, I will be doing a giveaway, okay? So let's get down to our last 4 bags. All right, guys, so this was one of my most recent purchases. I believe I picked this up in November, the end part of November, beginning part of December, but this is my beautiful medium Hamilton in the color powder blush. Y'all, this color is absolutely gorgeous. This bag is absolutely gorgeous. It is in the Michael Kors signature print, and I am so glad that I picked her up because yeah, she is definitely a cutie, and this is one of those colors that you could definitely get away with wearing year round. And this is another great purchase of 2025. Alright guys, so my next bag was a gift from hubby. So technically I didn't purchase it, but we gonna add this in here anyway. And it is none other than the Dooney and Burke Satchel 30 from their Zebra collection. And I gotta tell y'all, this Zebra collection is probably one of the best ones I've seen Dooney and Burke do over the years. She is absolutely gorgeous. I love how the zebra stripes on the front is a little bit smaller than the zebra stripes on the back, but yeah, I love the folds on the side of the bag as well too. And this bag can be worn as a top handle. It could also be worn as a crossbody or a short shoulder as well too. So she is absolutely gorgeous, and of course I am super excited to have this beautiful Florentine satchel 30 in my collection for 2025. All right, guys, so still sticking with Dooney and Burke. Now, this one you will see the unboxing for after this video. This is actually my last purchase of 2025, and it is none other than my beautiful hydrangea Tasha drawstring from Dooney and Burke. Now, I've been wanting this bag in my collection for like the last 2 years, and when it happened to drop, I believe again last year, I missed out on her. So I actually picked this up from one of our content creators here on YouTube, and it was from Miss Ola May, and I did pick it up from off of her online shop called Shop OMGs. Make sure to check it out, guys, if you're looking for a particular bag, because she may have it on her site. But now I did pick this up for a great price, and I am super excited to finally have the hydrangea drawstring in my collection, especially being that the Tasha drawstring is one of my favorites from Dooney and Burke. So another great purchase for 2025. All right, guys, so I feel like I left the best for last, and it is none other than my gorgeous Dooney and Burke Florentine mini satchel in the color ecru. Now, if you guys are new here, I don't do well with like colored bags, but I decided to come out of my comfort zone in 2025, and I am so glad that I made this particular purchase because I absolutely love this bag, and I definitely cannot wait to move into her. And I really feel like this is going to be one of those bags that I'm going to be reaching for a lot in 2026, surprisingly, y'all. But we will see. But this is another great purchase of 2025. So that was all of the bags that I purchased for the last 6 months of 2025, guys. Let me know down in the comments if we are bag twinning on any of the bags that I shared with you today. And also, if you kept count, let me know what you counted down below. I really feel like from July to December, I bought a little more bags than what I bought from January to June, but it is what it is. I feel like once we hit that summer and we start getting those summer sales and then jumping into those holiday sales like Black Friday, 12 Days of Dooney, and the Christmas sales, the prices are too good to pass up. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I purchased more my last 6 months than I did the first 6 months of the year for 2025, but it is what it is, guys. Please make sure to go ahead and subscribe if you're not. Like this video. Don't forget to share. Leave a nice comment down below. And until the next time, guys, please make sure to stay focused and determined on achieving your goals for the day. And make sure that you guys stay safe during this New Year's Eve. And Happy New Year's, y'all. Can't wait to see you guys in 2026.